By the way, this is inspired off of Decker's new video. Check it out. Imagine you're a graphic designer. You want some cool patterns to make some cool designs, but what space are you gonna make it on? And now, imagine like chess. I know, shocking. But look at that chess art, specifically with the knight. If you didn't know, the knight goes 2 spaces in one direction, then 1 space perpendicular. But there aren't any non-copyrighted images of knights, so let's use a smiley face instead. Let's try putting the knight here, and see what happens. For the first generation, I'll just color the square red. Then I'll let the knight do its thing, and hop to all the squares can reach. I'll color these squares orange. And since this knight reached all the squares can reach, I'll just delete it. For the knights on orange squares, which are called orange knights from now on, I'll put them on all the squares they can reach. This immediately gets tedious. But it's done now, and the knights now cover a majority of the board. It's close though. But if we made the board 9x9, it would be much more symmetrical and a lot more aesthetic. So I'll be doing both. You can also see some cool patterns forming, like the yellow diamond and the diagonal border surrounding it. But with that said, let's get rid of the orange knights and continue with the next generation. It takes a while. The knights really covered the board now, with only 5 uncovered in the 8x8 and 8 in the 9x9. Other than that, we can see that the green and yellow squares really make their own checkerboard pattern in the outskirts, which looks really nice on the 9x9 and kinda awkward on the 8x8. And obviously there's only 1 generation left, so let's do that really quickly. Wow, how nice. Let's go rid of the knights though so we can see the pattern. Ta-da! How aesthetic. The 9x9 is very symmetrical and right? And dare I say better. But don't discount the 8x8. It has its charm. Anyways, I need to review these patterns. I do really like the tile aesthetic, and the symmetry is nice on the 9x9. I do think the balance of colors doesn't exist, and both are really saturated with yellow and green. It's basically just a checkerboard with those 2 colors. The 9x9 is clearly better though because it is a 7 for the 8x8 and an 8.5 for the 9x9. I would actually use these patterns for a design, so it's a success on that part. We also have some data to go through. For the number of squares covered with knights, the number of covered squares jumps off after the 3rd generation, then tapers off. The graphs for the 8x8 and 9x9 are pretty much the same, which is expected. We can also see the frequency of colors, with yellow and green being the most prevalent in most charts, with orange and cyan quite far behind. For the 8x8, there are more yellow squares than green, and more orange squares than cyan. But for the 9x9, there are an equal number of yellow and green squares, and an equal number of orange and cyan squares. Probably because of the extra space the 9x9 gave, allowing for more squares from later generations. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have some other ideas for chess patterns, so if you want some, comment, like, and subscribe too. Bye!